There doesn't seem to be anyone around. No interview for this episode. There will be one soon. I'm hoping to get Jafer and Eugene on as separate guests, both of whom are players in my Pariah game. Today I just thought I'd broadcast something to, first of all, play some messages that I've received, which was nice. And it's always nice to receive messages, so I'm going to play them now.
Hey Sofinho, Spencer here. I just wanted to let you know that all's fine with me. Those alluvial plains episodes, thinking about it, I probably should have staggered the release so as not to leave people wondering about where I am. Just taking a bit of paternity leave and enjoying a bit of family time, and you know how it is when you get out of the habit of putting out podcasts, and it's difficult to get yourself back in the seat again, as you well know. I wanted to thank you for the stuff you've been putting out. I've been enjoying that. Thank you for your messages, or your bollocks, as you like to refer to them. Anyway, yeah, all good here. Speak to you soon, man. Take care.
Hey, thanks, Spencer. When you put it like that, I feel kind of bad because I get a very graphic image of my actual bollocks now, and I don't think now everyone else does who's heard this. And you all have very different ideas of what that looks like, and I think we should stop talking about that henceforth. Apologies. And thanks very much for calling in. I think I've said multiple times that the conversation you and Barney had was really illuminating, and it was great to see kind of like a live action sort of RPG design session taking place. So thank you for that. And speaking of Barney, do I hear a message from him too?
Hi Sofinho, it's Barney from Loco Ludus. I'm calling because I really enjoyed hearing your messages to Spencer about the alluvial plains. And I have to say that Pariah had caught my eye, and I did know that Spencer backed it. But I'm afraid I didn't really get any further than that. So I must do, mustn't I? But the other reason that I'm ringing, or the main reason then I suppose, leaving a message, what is this, would be to ask if you would be interested in playtesting a game or two of Alluvial Plains with us. It would be a real honour to have your thoughts and enthusiasm in there. Thanks very much. See you, bye.
Hi, Barney. Thanks for ringing. I like that. I like that we're ringing each other. That's a good thing. The honour would be mine to come and join you and Spencer in a game of the Alluvial Plains. I would love to come along, and I will send another message to your podcast with a caveat that you don't broadcast it, as it will contain my personal contact information. Because because I'm not into doxing myself, but I will do that. And I will do that even though you did not back Pariah. I think I can forgive you. There were literally billions of people in the world who did not. But there is a free edition available to download. I will put a link below. I will also put links to Barney's podcast, which is Loco Ludus, and also for Spencer's podcast, Keep Off the Borderlands. So, because I didn't really have anything to put out now, but I felt that I should respond to these calls from Spencer and from Barney, I'm going to finish this podcast in a slightly unorthodox fashion. In parallel lives I have led in the many parallel lives I've led, I've taken great pleasure in drawing lines and connections between seemingly unrelated facts, works of art, encounters, and human beings. And one momentous occasion for me was maybe 11 years ago. I was on something of a derive through East London, and I came to the Trolley Gallery, which I don't think is still there. Used to be on Redchurch Street, just down by not far down Shoreditch Way, basically. And the artist exhibiting there was someone called Boo Saville, and the exhibition was called Butter Sunk, and that exhibition was principally biro drawings they had done of bogmen, which in itself ties back to maybe not always our prehistoric ancestors, some of the bogmen. Oh, by the way, if you don't know, bogmen were kind of the corpses of men and women who had their body had been preserved in peat bogs, and some of them date back to pre-Roman Britain. Some of them are a bit more recent, I think. So the connection is, tangential. Yeah, that's the word. But the title of the exhibition, Butter Sunk, was taken from a poem by Seamus Heaney, who I was and still am a great fan of. He died in 2013, I think. And yeah, I'm not going to do this justice because I don't have his incredible Irish accent, and I'm not going to attempt it. That would be kind of disrespectful. But this poem speaks to me, as it's about landscape, our prehistoric ancestors, time, and death. It's a cheery one. Bogland by Seamus Heaney. We have no prairies to slice a big sun at evening. Everywhere the eye concedes to encroaching horizon is wooed into the cyclops eye of a tarn. Our unfenced country is bog that keeps crusting between the sights of the sun. They've taken the skeleton of the great Irish elk out of the peat, set it up an astounding crate full of air. Butter sunk under more than 100 years was recovered salty and white. The ground itself is kind, black butter melting and opening underfoot, missing its last definition by millions of years. They never dig coal here, only the waterlogged trunks of great firs, soft as pulp. Our pioneers keep striking inwards and downwards. Every layer they strip seems camped on before. The bog holes might be Atlantic seepage. The wet centre is bottomless.